Hey guys, I'm gonna give it back here for the video. Guys, today we have a 4-minute and 50-second video to actually react to. It's gonna go ahead and be the Madden 23 official gameplay trailer. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's see how good this is. And Madden 23, here we come.
New physics-informed animation and animation branching technology provide the foundation for consistent, more realistic gameplay designed to produce a variety of authentic results on every play. FieldSense affects gameplay in every mode. It comes to life in Madden 23 in 4 major ways through new control mechanics that we're calling Hit Everything, Skill-Based Passing, 360 Cuts, and Wide Receiver versus DB Battles. In Madden 22, you can predict the outcome of a play based on the animation that was triggered. Thanks to FieldSense, in Madden 23, we can dynamically...
What's funny is that's actually really an awful thing to say and admit to as a company, is that like you are literally admitting that, listen, in the last Madden, you could literally predict what's going to happen because we didn't code this correctly and we didn't make a good game. So in the new Madden, you no longer have to worry about this being a crappy game. We now made a good game. That's literally what they just said. They just said, like, hey, listen, in the last Madden, we made it so that pretty much you could predict everything. But now it's going to be realistic. They've been saying the same thing. It's going to be realistic for the last 20 some odd years. Come on now.
Branch out of tackling, catching, and blocking interactions so you can change the outcome until the play is over. We've captured over 3,500 new animations covering an array of different interactions. When we say that FieldSense gives you the control to hit everything on defense, we mean everything. Essentially, this new defensive gameplay approach gives you more ways to make stops from every position on every play. With Hit Everything, you can hit the pile and generally cause mayhem anywhere on the field in pursuit of the ball. And since all of the action is driven by physics, you'll see different outcomes depending on the players involved. As a linebacker, you can swiftly evade blockers or blow up blocks in pursuit of the quarterback. And with the addition of the new mid-air tackling system, it'll change the way our players defend the passing game. In the NFL, there's no one way to defend the pass. Sometimes DBs play the ball, and some situations demand that you get physical and play the receiver. With FieldSense, Madden 23 brings all that action to life, putting you in control. Force mid-air knockouts at the point of the catch, lay a...
Isn't this all stuff in Madden 22? You could literally hit X and knock the ball out every single time in Madden 22. That doesn't seem really much difference. I get the point of the actual like passing, leading the passing with the little gray area. That's changed. That's updated. But some of this stuff sounds like it was in Madden 22 too. Now they're just repeating it and putting the fact that there's a new targeting system on the... I don't know. I looked at this earlier today and I talked about how, like, some of the stuff they're listing, it's stuff that's already been in the game and we already know about. But I know some of the things they were going to talk about are going to be things that are brand new for Madden players. Like, let's say, for example, you never played Madden in your life. This might be brand new for you. So that's stuff they're going to cover. But I don't know. This is definitely kind of weird.
A big hit on a receiver to force a drop, or push a receiver out of bounds before he can get his feet down. Hit Everything also introduces a new stand-up tackle mechanic that gives you the ability to control the result of 2-man tackles. A defender can hold up the ball carrier in an effort to buy time for a teammate to move in and make a play on the ball. Or, the ball carrier can break the tackle to gain extra yards. All of this creates a more authentic gameplay environment where you're actually playing.
I don't know, maybe I'm completely incorrect. I didn't play Madden enough this year. Cause I'm pretty sure pushing a guy out of bounds when he's going for the ball was a thing you could do in Madden 22. I do like the idea of holding up a blocker and actually stopping them from being able, or sorry, holding a guy up and then your other guy comes in. Now, obviously, we saw with the release mechanic that it's, 3 trigger presses and a right trigger press, and you break any release pretty much. So I'm going to guess in order to do this, it's probably going to be the same concept. But I do like this concept. I think it's a really good one.
To the very end of every play. We felt that in Madden 22, while you had some control over ball placement, too much of the outcome was left up to the game and not the player. With skill-based passing in Madden 23, you've got the control to put the...
You know what Madden 23 is going to be? It's going to be all about quick time events. If you guys have ever played games like Until Dawn, And there's a billion other games I can't think of the top of my head, but a lot of them are quick time events where you literally do something, you click a button, you have to click a button real fast. That's pretty much what this is going to come down to. This is going to come down to who has a faster internet connection, who is lagging less so that they can hit the button faster and avoid anything bad from happening. That's what Madden 23 is going to be. I just figured out, guys. I just figured out Madden 23. It's about who has the fastest internet. And then EA is going to sell an internet package. And that internet package is going to be literally filled with microtransactions. It's going to be like, if you want 1 gigabyte of, service, you have to pay EA Sports $99 a month. I'm telling you right now, we're going to that. By the way, I am joking about that.
Ball exactly where you want, just like Patrick Mahomes. With this new mechanic, we're revamping our pass leading from the ground up to enable throws that you just couldn't make in the game before. With just a left thumbstick, you've got the control to put the ball exactly where you want. This gives you the freedom and creativity to really change up the passing game. You can drop throws into tight windows, you can place the ball away from the defensive back, and take shots downfield with accurate back shoulder passes and end zone corner fades to the pylon. You can place the ball on a corner route or drop it in on a deep vertical route, all with the same risk and reward of elite NFL QBs. Skill-based passing is a game changer for all
They say elite level QBs and then show Carson Wentz.
skill levels. In Madden 22, running the ball using the left stick lacked total control. At times, players would get gradual banking turns versus sticking a foot in the ground and making a hard cut, leading to situations where you just couldn't make a play and pick up those extra yards. The new 360 cut mechanic in Madden 23 lets you utilize L2 and
It's not going to stop nano blitzes, and obviously blitzes are going to glitch the game and glitch the CPU. It's not going to stop any of that. I mean, this is all cool on paper, and if you're playing franchise mode or you're playing pretty much franchise mode, you're fine. But if you're playing MUT or you're playing head to head, you're gonna have to worry about people running nano blitzes, running edge blitzes, running inside blitzes, and even if you have the 360-degree cut, it's not gonna really change anything. That's what I really do find funny about EA Sports. I find it's funny every single year that they cover things and they add new mechanics to the game. At the end of the day, what's going to happen is no matter what you add to the game, someone's going to find a way to glitch the system. Someone's going to find a way to run a play that glitches the AI so that, they don't block correctly or something, that someone comes in screaming. It's just how it works. Every year, every Madden. That's why, we always say, you always hear like, don't break. Don't fix them isn't broken, right? And like, well, if you can't stop the play, then obviously you can't stop the play. It's just how it works. So all these mechanics are cool. They're awesome. They're fun. Oh yeah, look, you can do A, B, C, and D. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, there's gonna be a glitch that lets you get right to the quarterback. So just my 2 cents.
and the left stick for more freedom when controlling the ball carrier. Now you can precisely hit the gaps as you see them from any position, whether you're a running back, a quarterback on the run, receiver after a catch, or if you're returning a kickoff or interception. 360 cuts offer total control. In face of the franchise, you can play out your NFL career at one of 5 different positions, including wide receiver and defensive back. And while the new 1v1 battles are available in every mode, this is where it really comes to life. New branching receiver footwork delivers more control when battling with DBs. We've added a whole new suite of wide receiver release moves and open field cuts that empower players to create separation from the secondary. With these new open field cut moves, you now have the ability to get creative and fake out the DB. To counter, DBs have new press mechanics so you can battle on both sides of the ball. How you position yourself as a DB is going to influence your ability to lock up a receiver off the line. We've built this year's game to empower players in a number of ways. We're just getting started with a new foundation for gameplay through field sense in Madden 23.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's not cool, it's not awesome, it's not dope. Obviously, anything with Madden being changed or fixed is always great. And the fact they're actually working on gameplay this year, not just, bull crapping us with a gimmick, I do like a lot. And I will say, I'm excited about Madden 23. But I'm just going to say right now, I'm going to put as little grain of salt as possible into this game until I see it. I'm really going to. And I know there's a lot of people I've seen on Twitter say, oh my God, Madden 23 is the best thing since the toaster. And I want to believe that. I truly want to believe that. But I can't put my trust in this company, this trust in this game until I see it. Do I play it for myself? And to be honest, I don't know how I feel. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.